What up, y'all? What up? Say what up, y'all? What up? You say what up, y'all? What up? You say what up, y'all? What up?
Sound check.
What up, y'all? What up? You say what up, y'all? What up? You. It's my brother Jason. He's here.
What up, what up?
Important meetings in Hollywood. Jay's in town. He also came to support me at my show last night. Let me tell y'all what, real quickly. We'll talk more about this in the bonus episode tomorrow. I was nervous as crap, but it went well. You feel me? So, I'm going to get straight to the point. The Patreon is changing. Listen here. If you're on the Righteous and Ratchet Patreon, nothing will change for you. Hello, Stage Crew. Had a talk with my wife, my doughboy, my Joshie, and my brother. And we're going to combine the Righteous and Ratchet Patreon with the Kev on Stage Studios and bring it all under Kev on Stage Studios Patreon. Here's why. Starting February 1st, we move into the new office on January. Oh my gosh, listen, we gotta sign the lease.
We're not moving in, guys. We forgot to sign the lease.
Let me text the realtor right now. They just had to change some pages.
Section 1 dash.
So here's what's gonna happen. More than likely, if Patreon can't merge the pages, everything is going to be moving to the Righteous and Ratchet page. Okay? And here's why. Starting February 1st, we are unveiling Kev on Stage Studios subscription service. Patreon only content. We got a whole slate of shows that are only going to be featured on Patreon. We'll make this official announcement once we're in the office, have it set up, have some episodes shot, ready to go. But here's what's going to be happening on the channel. Asuka coming back, Patreon only. Me and Big Irish Chair shooting some of those episodes in February. A new show with Doughboy called Slept On, where Doughboy goes and reads the books he should have read, watches the TV show he should have watched the movies he should have watched, finds out the stuff he should have found out, and he reports back. First thing he's going to do is read the autobiography of Malcolm X. And he's going to shoot the episode, Malcolm X is Slept On. The monthly Gonzi Tapes show. Joshie Gonz is going to give you the best in new hip-hop, R&B, all that stuff monthly. He's going to debut a playlist. He's going to give you guys the links to the Apple Music and the Spotify. Tell you the new artists that you should look out, some songs you should check out. And Josh is going to be on camera. In case you missed it, too hot for TV. I don't know what I'm going to call that. But y'all remember the episode I did about the Clemson versus Auburn, or Clemson versus LSU game, and the Pornhub spike went up? I don't feel so comfortable putting that on my main page stuff, but for you, the Patreon, it's going to go on there. And the premiere show. Well, actually, one more show for the premiere show. Kevin and Doughboy go to the movies. Since I'm going to be on the road a lot by myself, I'm going to have a lot more time to watch movies, which is something I love to do. I always feel guilty because, not guilty, I just don't have time to watch them when I'm at home. And I just don't. That's really just what it boils down to. But since I'm going to be on the road alone, me and Doughboy are going to watch the same movies and review them together. And this is my brother Jason. The premiere show, Love Hour After Dark. Lisa!
It's going to be like Twip Drill from
what was
BT
Uncut?
Uncut.
Are you in a position to be on camera or no?
It is a new BT Uncut version of Love Hour. There will be twerking, dancing.
I can't hear you because Jason's talking.
Everything that you want to see on there. Winner take all. Drop your draw. Let's go. Love Hour After Dark. Let's go. Love Hour. Let's go. Make that money. Make that money. Make that money. Make that money. Love Hour. Get your love on. Love Hour. Get your love on. Hey, guys.
Okay, while we're waiting for Lisa, she's trying to buy Ivy Park right now, and I totally understand why that's more important. And that's not even a joke. Here's why we're doing this. Or here's what I want you to do. If you're on the Kev on Stage Studios Patreon, cancel your subscription. Okay? If you're already on Righteous and Ratchet and you have both, then don't worry about it. If you're only on Kev on Stage, cancel your subscription, because on February 1st, this Patreon, or actually on January 29th or 31st, this Patreon is going to go away. I'm going to. But if I merge them, I'm going to merge it to the bigger page.
This is real-time information, guys. Listen, we might give Toby a concert special on Fly on the Wall. That's a whole new show Kev didn't even talk about.
So here's why we're doing this. That's the initial slate of Kev on Stage Studios productions. Then phase 2, this is just phase 1. Phase 2 is when we start hosting and producing outside creators content, okay? With the group of creators, the pool of income that we have, once we make sure we cover that office, amen.
Glory be to God. We got to cover the facility first.
Got to get that office, okay? Then we'll start to look out for small creators who don't have platforms that are big enough. And since this is, sponsored by creators, or sponsored by the community, we'll be able to use the money to help support those projects, okay? And I think that's the slate of shows. So Jay has a show called Fly on the Wall. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure, guys. Hey, so Kev, God bless you. Pastor Kev. So Fly on the Wall is, I don't know if you guys are a fan of Tiny Desk concerts and MTV Unplugged. So there's a lot of artists that we all love that don't necessarily get to be on there. So what we've done is created this show called Fly on the Wall, which is literally being a fly on the wall in their creative music space. And one of the first ones that we did it last week. I don't know if you guys heard of this guy named Peter Collins.
You did Peter Collins?
I did Peter Collins on Monday. We just did Peter Collins Monday. It's fantastic.
Peter Collins. I like Peter Collins.
We just did Peter Collins.
He's super talented.
Yeah.
I know you did Peter Collins.
Yep, I did. Did some
Travis Scott?
Coming. We did Peter Collins that last week. Crystal Aiken, original winner of Sunday's Best. I did Celeste Benton. I did Travis Mola. But we got some new artists that are going to be coming over the next months. And once they are done and complete, be ready to view them on Kev on Stage Studios.
We'll figure out how all this
we're working.
We're working. We really decided this morning.
Yeah.
And I just want to share with y'all, because in case Patreon lady, I emailed her about merging the pages, and she was like, I don't know if we could do that good, but send me the pages. And I was like, so if you don't have that, or you don't have, if that doesn't work, we're just going to move everybody over to Righteous and Ratchet. So
and this is what I'm going to say this last thing, and Kev doesn't even know this because we ain't made no announcement because it ain't announced because we ain't talked about it. Once we start getting this money and these studios ain't giving us some money, we probably going to debut some shows on our own.
Oh, no.
From this on
that's
that.
Phase 3. Phase 1 is digital content, okay? Phase 2 is producing other people's stuff. Phase 3 is our own long-form content. That's movies, TV shows, things like that. And here's the thing. You don't have to apply for Phase 2. That's just how it's going to work. Once you are on, you guys are already in. All you got to do is not cancel your Patreon. So once we do that, movies we have that people don't make, we're going to make those on our Patreon. If you're on a Patreon, it'll be free for you. Other people will have to pay. Might just do it like that. If you're on Patreon, you get access to it. If you just want to buy the movie solo, it's at a higher cost.
Definitely. Because even that's what I was going to do for the Patreons. You guys get to see the live Fly on the Walls before anybody else gets to
and that's
see
the other thing, the live cam. This Kev on Stage Studios live cam when you shoot Dear Kev and Righteous and Ratchet, we'll still keep doing that. So those are kind of all the stuff you'll get access to. And of course, listen guys, it's going to all start at $5. If you can give more, be a blessing. We're blessed.
To be a blessing.
To be a blessing. So Alyssa's concerned with Ivy Park, so I'm going to just tell her about Love Hour After Dark. I thought she was going to come by now. Love Hour After Dark, Melissa has been asked by the Boo Hive, or Boo Club? Book Club Booze, to, yes, for those of you who are on both, you want to give up to 10, give up to 10. People have asked, Liz, why don't you do a serious version of Dear Kev? Like, he be playing, but we be needing real advice.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, so Melissa is going to do that, and she's going to get real experts to answer the real experts' questions. And the one she feels like doing, she'll do. So that's going to air bi-weekly. That's Love Hour After Dark. It's going to be a serious version of Dear Kev on Stage. I mean, I'm not going to mean like serious, like it's not funny, but she's really going to actually, like, for the erectile dysfunction, the answer, we say Blue Chew because they sponsor us. But sometimes there's more medical stuff than that. So she's
medication,
God bless you. So she has to cover the cost of the doctors and the experts to either for their time if they do it on live or they come in studio. So the Patreon helps cover the cost so we can give you guys good content like that. And that's really it, man.
I pitched the show to Alyssa yesterday for you book club people. I pitched it to her. She's considering it on bringing on independent authors and stuff of books that she likes so they can talk about their book. So that'll be on there too, potentially. If you can you always got to convince Liz to do it because she's great at her stuff. But I think that'll be a great show because some of these authors are really, really good.
Yes.
The book club is doing fantastic. So Melissa Fredericks. You heard that?
And guys, guess what? I want you to know something, just so you know. Come in here.
We ain't lie. We told her that you was gonna do the thing.
You have to wait for a code.
For regular people to get in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so mad.
Talking about Love After Dark. I thought you weren't
Liz
coming.
came
So I
in
was
with the
talking
bangs
about
of
it.
disappointment.
I
She
know.
was like, man, you gotta do this.
Come over,
Gotta
Liz, because that
call
light's
it
in your way.
What am I talking about?
We're talking about Love After Dark.
I
The
heard
twerk
you.
team.
You're right.
This is what you came over here with?
I'm mad that Beyonce, she be doing the most. Somebody asked you to do that. Just let me go on
Okay,
the
well, I
website
need you
and do
to
what I
be
want
happy
to
at
do.
me, at the people.
She always be tripping. Good morning.
This girl's mad at Beyonce. Why you don't give it to regular people?
I did click on the site to see how much it was, and you couldn't even get the information.
What Mel said, what she does is she's giving out individual codes, like individual access and waves, so you
Hold
don't
on,
crash
Ivy
the
Park is
site.
not paying for this. Keep going. Let's talk about
We
that.
over here building
I
Beyonce's
know, we
brand even
building
more.
Beyonce's
Forget,
brand. Send some money.
forget about that. Kevin Studio. Kevin Studio.
I want that burgundy.
Man, listen, get out. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. This
That's
girl really
hilarious.
over here in a.
She said, I want the burgundy outfit.
Hurry up, we gotta go to that meeting.
Okay, what you want me to say?
Talk about the Love After Dark and your vision for it.
My vision for a love hour
Oh my God.
is for you to send in your questions. Actually, I'm going to filter through Kev's original Dear Kev on Stage questions and either have, it'll be live is my initial thought process. So it'll be live for you guys where we'll talk about a topic. And then at the end, you'll actually be able, we'll filter questions from the audience. It won't be a ton of questions, but we will take time. So that way you can also get your questions asked live from or to the expert. Because a lot of times what happens with our guests is that you guys will watch an episode, really, really enjoy it, flood the person's Instagram account with like 50, 11 questions.
Oh, that happens?
Morgan did like a whole series of questions after the podcast.
Really?
Dr. D, because we honestly, you guys are amazing because they
We're sending
get
anointing.
between 3,000 to 7,000 followers after every live hour.
What?
Every
You're
guest.
talking.
Wow.
That's why them random people are hitting you up.
Wow, look at all
Probably.
these churches sprouting up.
Yeah,
Wow.
and so
All nations.
so what they want to do is because of that, I know people have questions
Yeah,
afterward.
yes,
And
yes.
so if I just have it live where people can like ask those questions in real time,
Then you
based
don't
on
have to
what
wait
we're
and
talking
get them back.
about. Yeah.
This is the vision, guys. Kevin on
That's the
Stage
vision.
Studios. This is the business development team between Liz and me and Jay. This
Yeah,
is
you're right. Candy, a lot of anonymous questions come to the book club as well. And so we can answer those on, I mean, obviously you can always ask in the book club as well. But if you want like, those are just the opinions of the people. But if you also wanted like an expert, you can send it to hello@thelovehour.com and we will answer them.
And there you go, guys.
There
So
it is.
if you missed it, I'm turning the live off now. Just go back and rewatch it. We got to go to Hollywood for a meeting.
We should vlog this, but I
pray
don't think
for
the
us.
camera's charged.
I got the backup battery. God bless y'all. We love y'all. Remember, watch this from the beginning if you missed it. Bye.